Okay, continuing from there. So we have a few, like these dots break up the edge of the bunch of leaves. These dots break up the edge of the bunch of leaves. Can you see how that happens? Okay, so it's not magic, so it doesn't happen on its own. I don't know how much I'm capturing, how much I'm leaving, because the moment I come to the painting, I'm not able to see the camera, and so the visual goes out. Okay, we'll come to this area later. We'll go here and try to relieve this in the sense bring it out, huh? Relieve it from the background. So what do? We give that part a darker tone. The edge of this, we give it a darker tone, so the part which is lighter jumps out. The part which is lighter comes out. Can you see it has come out? Okay, and we'll take a darker tone of that color. So when we want to show a shadow of a certain area, we take the darker tone of that color and apply. We don't apply some other color, some unrelated color to make it dark. Then it looks completely out of place. Can you see I am making all the edges uneven? I'm making all the edges uneven. Okay, now there is a line out here. I'm going to be coloring on top of that, coming of a couple of dots here and there inside, and a couple of dots out. And one more line out there. Okay, that plant is taken care of. When we do the branches, it will look even better. Okay. Okay, actually, how much, I don't know how much I have captured, because I don't know if the lens was on the camera lens was on the work area. Okay, now I'm going to make this pretty dark. So I'm mixing a blue and a green and a little bit of brown and making it pretty dark. Okay, so I'm leaving a little bit of white on top of this bunch and bringing the bunch above jut out. Okay, the left and the bottom are getting lots of depth. We need three tones to make a three-dimensional look. An illusion of three dimension we get only when we mix three tones. So even with three branches and bunches of leaves, we have to have three tones. And the top and the opposite side of the light source will be in depth, huh? Will be dark. See, that part will be, as you can see, the left side is darker. So the left side, which automatically means that the right side is the light source. The bottom will always have the depth. I seem to be rushing through. What I'm actually doing is I plan well, I think this is what is to be done, and then once that is decided, since I am used to doing this light and shade manipulation, I immediately go and do it fast. That way the work looks spontaneous. Okay, so we got this. We increase depth in some areas, some more areas. Okay, we'll add a green to the grass. We don't do it everywhere, we don't do it systematically, like there is a system of being unsystematic. Okay, random areas, well planned random areas. Okay, now we are going to do the front thing. I'm going to take a slightly bigger brush and I'm mixing a gray. I'm trying to mix a gray. Okay, and Again, a moment of perspective. That's narrowing down. So that's the perspective moment that we have there. We emphasize that with a few strokes here. This is almost an insignificant area, but it extends the scope of the painting. Huh? The area of the painting is extended out. Okay, and probably we can give this a dark edge at the bottom to show that there is deep shadow there. If you notice, my strokes are going in multiple direction, and the size of the strokes are also varying quickly, you know. Okay, now I go to a smaller brush, very small brush, and I take a red and a green to make a brown. So now I'm taking a crimson and a sap green to make a deep brown for the, and I need a blue. I don't know if I have a blue. Okay, that looks like a blue. Okay, that is for the branches. Okay, let's see how the branches work. Okay, this is slightly better than yesterday. The branches become thinner as they grow out. Huh? Always remember that. These few scientific understandings go a long distance, for us. Okay.
Wow. Hey, there are HTML files. It's not it.
Okay. Mostly the dark areas will be having the branches. The light areas are out, so they won't be having branches. Huh? And if there is a gap,
Hey, but that is also a problem. See, Rama is expecting way too much, but he is also sort of ignoring what these guys have delivered, right? He needs to have sort of parity in expectation from us versus them, right? So he's saying, well, let's just keep going. But how do we keep going when?
okay, so we come down to, I don't know if I was recording that. I was very intent
Oh, you
on
mean he didn't want that?
looking at the branches. I don't know if I got it or not. If I didn't get it, there's nothing I can do about it. See, they actually add to the picture. those branches, like they're random strokes, random but calculated random strokes, of course. uh, they do help a lot. See, these minor details will give a lot of realistic look to the work. Okay, I think we have completed the work. Let me see if I can add a little bit of depth to some of these areas. Okay, anything else that we have left out with? Let me give it a crimson wash because I don't like that color. I'm going to give it a crimson wash. That too, I'll give a crimson wash. And the last two patches to get a crimson wash. Okay, I think we have completed the work. Let's have a couple of birds flying. Why not? Okay, so let me sign it somewhere. I think I'm going to sign it here. Let me sign it with the reddish brown. Sign it here. Today is the 9th. Okay, that's done.